Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel. Got another POI versus Blood Moon Horde video. One that was requested a lot was the clock tower. And I know Josh did a series in this a good little while back, and it can be easily upgraded and fortified to protect you basically if you just wanted to hang out at night. But I have some ideas of what I want to do with this to try and turn it into not really an AFK base specifically, but to definitely make it a lot more viable than just, we'll see how long it survives them beating on it. So we're going to go ahead and go through this. I don't think there's any zombies in here all the way up to the top. It's kind of a, well, it's kind of a narrow POI. But this is one that was recommended by you guys. I always do keep the comments in mind when I'm looking at new POIs to do these kinds of tests in. So if you have any others you want to suggest, feel free to leave those in the comments down below. If you know the actual POI name, it saves a whole lot of time in me finding it. Like if you have debug mode turned on and you hit F3, you'll see at the very top it shows I'm in the Pine Forest biome, and this POI is called the RWG Tile Downtown Straight. So if you can tell me that specific name right there, it'll make it a whole lot easier when I'm trying to find these sort of things. Let me scooch over here, and this should take us up to the top where there's the normal little weapons bag and the lookout chair, and that is all she wrote as far as this POI goes. Now, like I said, you could easily, because this thing's made out of, I think, oh, that's a good idea. Okay, hang on, we got somebody downstairs. Let's go down and see who it is, since we didn't actually have to clear out anybody inside. Sylvia! Oh, look, our lovely assistant's coming to check on us and see how we're doing today. Sylvia, we're doing great. Thanks for checking us out, making sure we're all good. So, yeah, I have some ideas of what I want to do. Let me see. Where's the main door to this thing? It's right here. So, I think what I want to do is kind of wall off. It's something similar to what Josh did here. Sort of, kind of, not really, though. Let me go back. No, this one right over here. So I kind of want to go through and block off a little bit of the different entrances and stuff just to try and force them to try and feed over to that main entrance there, because I do want them going in the front door. So I'm going to have to do a little work on to beat you down. If I can get rid of this over here, this little block. Now, of course, if they spawn in from that side, they'll definitely try to just beat through the wall rather than go all the way around. But if I can at least kind of subvert them the direction I want them to go, it might not be too bad. So let's get a little work done while I'm away. If you guys enjoy the video, do me a favor, leave a like on it. And of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And we'll be back in just a minute after I get some upgrades done. All right, got the outside walls upgraded. Now, I am under no illusion that this is actually going to stop them. This is more or less just here to try and slow them down a little bit. I know I did go ahead and wall up the main one here just because, why not, if it slows them down for a minute. Because the purpose of this series is to take a POI and say, hey, if you only had one day to prepare for a horde, how well could you do within basic level resources you have here? And I'm on a horde every night. We're on day 51. Our game stage is at 98. We got 1,200 plus kills. So here's what I'm thinking I want to do with this one. So I broke this part here. They're going to come in this direction. They're going to start making their way around this way. Now, from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the stairs from here to there, basically. Take a little bit to do that. But what I wanted to force them to do is to see this as the only path, since they can't get up that way. And what they'll do is they'll run around over here. They'll come outside. They have to pause to jump. And then when they come around right over here, I'm going to have Sledgy sitting right here. Aim right at them to bonk and knock them off the edge. As many of them as possible. Of course, some of them probably get by because he can only do so much. But they get back over to this side. They come in over here. And then they have to try and continue up the stairs this direction. And I may add some more stuff to kind of slow them down and force them to funnel around. But if I can get as many of them to get bonked off the side from here, that would just be fantastic. And then I could probably maybe even do some more funneling right up here. I'm not entirely sure yet. I need to obviously upgrade all of this stuff that's around here. Because if they have to jump, there's also a chance that they could. Let's see if I put like a block like right here. When they get ready to do the jump, they pause and jump and do go over there. There's always a chance they could fall off the side. Which, you know, again, if I just get them running in a carousel all the way around, it makes life a little bit easier for me. Less I have to deal with when they get up to the top. Will it work? Who knows? Will I die? There's a decent chance that could happen. But I got a lot to upgrade. I got a lot to break down to get rid of these stairs. It's going to take a little bit of time here to do that. But it's still early in the day. So let's cut back here and we'll be back shortly. That's not what I wanted to upgrade, but okay. After we get all of this stuff upgraded and broken down. Alrighty then, I think I have it the way I want it. Will it work? Who knows? We'll see. But, all right, so I got the walls kind of upgraded a little bit. Of course, it won't take them long to either figure out a way to jump over it or beat into them. These walls right over here are not nearly as strong as, like, these are right here, so they may just try and beat up around these. So, anyway, we're going to get the zombies to run inside. They'll run up here, go on a nice little carousel thing. They'll get up to right here and be like, oh, we have to jump. Oh, no, we can't go any further. Now what do we do? Oh, okay, here's a path. So they'll come out this way, have to manage some steps, and hopefully a few of them will fall off there. And then Sledgy's sitting right over here ready to do his bonks. Got that upgraded right around here so they can't jump in over the top of him. He's got the flaming shaft mod and a weighted head mod on him, so he can do some bonks, set them on fire, knock them back down, and they can start the carousel all over again. If they should happen to make it over this direction, they'll make it back inside here, fall into the stairwell, and continue on their way upwards. Sometimes they get hung up on the rails, which is okay with me. Now, then once you get up to right here, this block is sitting a little bit low. So if you're trying to go down the stairs, you can't really make it underneath it. But if you're trying to go up, you see it kind of slows me down a little bit. So it's low enough, it might force the zombies to go into crawl mode. And if it does, then what it'll do is it'll force them to slow down. Then once they get up to this spot, I chopped away the ladder so they can't really do anything about it. That's where I'm going to be standing, which I can get on top of here, jump over here, and then I made a little bit of a walking path so I can get around and I can see on top of Sledgy down there. Throw some Molotovs down. I can shoot a whole bunch of ammo and help him out. Shoot him on the ground. Hopefully we don't have any birds up there. This will allow me to kind of go almost all the way around to be able to see what's going on down there. And I'd throw a bunch of lanterns up for you guys to be able to see, but I kind of have it set up so I can hang out like right around here, and then I can just sit here and just pelt them as they're coming up the stairs. I upgraded that wall right there to concrete because using the old shotty is a good way to accidentally remodel your base if you're not ready for it. Okay, worst case scenario, if everything goes tits up and I accidentally destroy their route to be able to get up here. If they have no path to get to me, they go into destroy mode, and the only thing that happens is they will be on the outside of the base until it either comes down or they run out of blood in their body to function their muscles to hit it anymore and the night is over. Either way, it's a win for me. So, we'll just have to see how it goes. Now, if they make it up and around right over there, then I can shoot them through the bars, and I can repair and upgrade as I'm going. We'll just kind of see. Again, this entire concept is, hey, by the way, I did all this in one day using basic level tools, and will it actually survive against a day 51 horde on a Horde Every Night series? So, we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. You know, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I won't, but who knows. So I guess we'll just kind of hang out here, make sure we get all our ammo and everything in place, get some food and water in us before the Horde Night shows up. I might go through and put some fencing up here above me, just kind of help keep the birds from, you know, raining down on top of me. If I get a bunch of them like this, then at least if they come at me, I can probably shoot them a couple times before they come directly down on top of me. That might be a good idea. So I think I'll work on doing that until the Horde gets here. And I don't think it's going to let me do that right there. Don't fall off. It's a little bit high up here. I don't want to actually break a leg. Anyway, I'll work on doing this, and we'll be back in just a little bit. And there's the bell, and here comes some of the zombies. So shall commence day 51 of the Blood Moon Horde versus POI challenge. Nice to see them all running around like ants. Be real curious just to see which direction they try to go. I'm assuming they'll probably run around the wall a couple times trying to figure out the best way to go about getting to me before they decide to just beat it down. But who knows? We'll just have to love the little red tent we have there. Okay, so it sounds like old Sledgy's kind of getting some work done already. Oh, nice. Oh, that's lovely. That's just fantastic. That's what I was hoping to see right there. He's not setting anybody on fire just yet. Oh, that's also what I wanted to see right there. Just once they stop a little bit. Hey, Kyle, what you doing, man? Y'all need to work on going towards the door I have set up for you. Oh, that's just lovely. That's just lovely. That is exactly what I wanted to see right there, man. Now, the only downside is this is on the left side of the zombie. So if we get a demo zombie show up over here, there's always the chance that he could get accidentally hitting his no-no button, and that could be problematic for me, basically. So this is working, but again, I know as soon as we get a chunk of zombies piled up, and what are y'all doing here? Maybe I can thread that right through there. Maybe. Kind of scooched over there a little bit here. Okay, so it's kind of working a little bit. Let me keep an eye on what's going on the inside. It's not flawless. I never said it was going to be perfect. It's a work in progress. Hey, look, Sylvie's the first one up. She was the first one to show up in here. See, that's what I was saying, is that they'll go into crawl mode. That's not too bad, though. That's not a horrible thing to have to deal with. Let's see. These don't do too much block damage, so what I can do is throw you down right there in the middle and see what happens. Oh, blew off your leg. That's gotta suck. Oh, that's gotta suck for you. So we shall see. We'll see how well it goes throughout the night. If they get up this high, I can always work on kicking their butts from up here. Let's see. How's Sledgy doing? Okay, so they're trying to make another entrance in here. They don't like the way I have set up for them here at all. Let's see if I can kind of slow them down a little bit. So I guess they're all up on the top of the garden right there. I should have... let's see. This may be a little risky, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it worked. Yeah, threaded the needle, baby. They're going to be right all up inside there, getting all nice and on fire. Tons of XP. Maybe it'll force them to go around a little bit. That's what we're kind of hoping for, is to force them to pathfind the way I want them to. Hang on. You got the click here. Sledgy's doing some work. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what's... Uh-oh, somebody exploded. Okay, what you doing over there? Glenn, I don't need you getting overzealous, man. Did somebody explode and screw up the whole route here? I haven't seen any cops yet, but that don't necessarily mean that they're not here. Okay, so they are jumping up on top of something right out there and jumping over the wall, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Sledgy, you're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job, man. Me and you all the way. It's going to be fantastic. I can totally feel that we're going to survive this. What's up, Sylvia? And that's the other thing, too, is I can kind of see through this window. If they do make it to the stairs over here, I can kind of shoot through them while they're over here, because they'll get to this spot and say, hey, I need to come over there and hit cap, but that's some thick concrete walls I got to work through. So, you know what I could do is just go for a bunch of leg shots and stuff, and then when they're hobbling around over here... Sylvia, you are just on fire tonight, girl. I'm not even kidding. Don't look at me like that. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm excited, too. All right, let's switch to Shoddy while we're up close here. Lois, I need you to just calm down, ma'am. Calm all the way down. Okay, let's see if we can thread another grenade in right there. That looks to be pretty good. That did some work. It's not a complete grouping of fatality there. Some people are on... Uh-oh. Well, Soldier Boy's going to get all by himself there. Boom! Grenades don't do that much block damage, so I'm not too worried about them accidentally ricocheting into the wrong spot. That's a good spot right there. There we go. Oh, 6,800 XP for that. Oh, Kyle, did you see how your buddies get absolutely wrecked, sir? I did. It was lovely, too. Lois, you seem to be really fast. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure what you're doing in there. Here, tell you what. Let's try not to set ourselves on fire, but this could be fun. Oh, that worked. Oh, it worked. Now, if we can survive till morning, then this should be pretty good. I hear the birds. I knew they were going to be showing up. I don't think they can get in through the top, but who knows? Sometimes they're smarter than I give them credit for. Who are we kidding? They're stupid. Come here, you stupid bird. What you doing, man? Al, you need to just calm your whole butt, man. Just relax. Boom, baby. No stupid dog popping up and telling me I missed this time. Alright, so there's still pathfinding over here. Some of them are falling off. Some of them are doing their thing. Okay, so they did make a little door to get in right there. It's not going to change anything. The main door, I think, is on that side over there. I'm not sure. So it's not really changing anything. It's just kind of, they just made a shortcut. I have to make sure I don't accidentally blow that block away right there by shooting down on these dudes with the shotgun. I guess just from here, what I should probably do is just use the old AK. It won't do nearly as much block damage. And I can kind of do some damage so that Sledgy has a chance to reload. If I spend a lot of time, I could probably get another Sledgy going here, get my robotic skill up high enough to have two of them. But I'm not too worried about that. This is, like I said, I want this to be kind of sort of realistic as to what would work in a real situation, you know? Ooh, that just looks like it's primed for a grenade right there. All right, Eddie, hang on to that one for me. Oh, that's just freaking lovely. 4,200 experience right there. Let's throw another one down. Go ahead and clear up the ones that didn't get killed the first time. Love it. Jiggles and Gary making their way up to the top. Well, I appreciate the party invite, but nah, we're good for now. Let's see if we can't thread this down there. right to Sylvia. Oh, that's just lovely. Lovely, I tell you. We've passed midnight. We're doing good. Sledgy's doing good. People are on fire. A party is happening here at the clock tower. This is fantastic. These are the kinds of base I really like making here, where it doesn't necessarily exploit their pathfinding, but it uses it to my advantage. Force them the way I want them to go. To kind of, I don't know, what's the word? Scoot, makes them forced to go into a certain small area to where I can inflict a whole lot of damage. Funnel, that's the word. I like to be able to funnel them into some small places and then just do my worst here. That's fantastic. If I'd thought about it, I would have removed those garden plots down there. So if you're kind of using a similar design, maybe remove the garden plots. Again, it doesn't really affect too much because they're still getting inside and going the path that I want them to. But instead of going through the door over there, adding just yet another set of stairs for them to get in. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, having those individual blocks where they have to kind of pause to jump on top of is absolutely an advantage. Come on up. Gary, you seem to be really, really, really motivated tonight. It's not good for me when you do that, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and help Sledgy out a little bit. He's doing some work, but he could always use a hand. Yeah, I love that. I freaking love making zombies ragdoll and run around in circles. It's freaking awesome. And all the ones that take fire and fall damage and all this stuff, by the time they do make it up to me, if they make it at all, then it don't take near as much ammo to take them out. I mean, realistically, I could just sit here and let Sledgy do most of the work, let them take some fall damage, some fire damage, and just wait for them to get to the top and save a whole lot of ammo. But, where's the fun in that? And I think I just canceled my reload. That's freaking awesome. That's probably a good idea. Let's see if I did. I did. That is exactly what got me killed in the Lone Survivor 2 series, was I accidentally canceled my reload. Got to the end, thought I had some bullets, and I got the click. There we go. Oh, that's just lovely when it works out, then I don't set myself on fire. Tom, you overachiever. See how everybody else down there is on fire? It'd be great if you did the same thing. You're scooching around there. Okay, so let me go ahead and repair you real quick. AK's been doing some work for us now. Yep. Oh, this is working out lovely. It's 1 a.m. and all is well. Again, we don't have any demo zombies or anything stuff right at the moment, so, you know, if they showed up, I would have to do this a little bit different. Having Sledgy right there would absolutely, most likely, trigger his no-no button. He would run around the corner and blow a hole in the side of this place, and it would no longer be safe. See, also something I like to try to do when I'm doing this POI versus Blood Moon Horde tests is to see how well the zombies could do if I didn't do anything at all. If I just kind of sat and hung out and waited. So, what I'm going to do, let me see, do I have... No, let me turn on debug mode. Okay, so, I'm not moving, I'm not in God mode, I'm just controlling the camera. I want to go down and look to see what they're doing here. To see how well they're actually doing, how well this base design's doing. Okay, so... They've done a little bit of damage to the stairs, but it looks like they're able to still get up, so it's not throwing off their pathfinding, so that's not bad. Some of them are still falling off of here, which is fantastic. So let's just kind of let them carousel around a little bit and see what they do, shall we? Alright, so it looks like Gary figured out a way to get on top here. We got a few up at the top here while we were down there watching them bounce around. And I think what happened was he got stacked up on top of them and made it over the top of the fence. So, do keep that in mind. It's often better to go, you know, a full... I think that's 3 blocks high. Maybe he climbed up the ladder, scooched over on the side. I mean, the ladder's 2 blocks up, so they can't just make the jump. But if they do get stacked up on top of each other, they can do some work up there. So, it's one of those, keep in mind, if they do make it up the ladder and you do this exact layout here, there's a chance that they could, you know, climb up over the top and make it to where you're standing. So, if you don't want to get punched, you know, just make sure your bases are kind of covered here. Oh, I think that's a good throw. Oh, that's a good throw. See if we can do another one right there. And that one's a little bit farther away, but it should be okay. So how about we do this? We'll throw a Molotov down there and see how well we're doing. That should set them all nice and toasty. 2 o'clock, doing well. We only took a little bit of damage because we weren't paying attention. Had I been, you know, up here actively fight... Uh-oh. I see Carl puking on me from afar. We don't allow that, car. No party fouls here. If you're going to show up and party, that's cool. But no puking on the host of honor. I think we got another Carl. Could you not, sir? Could you not, please? There you go. All right, so somebody called the cops 2:30 in the morning. I'm guessing it was probably somebody that lives like right over in that little neighborhood. They're just like, okay, there's way too much of a party going on at the clock tower. I did not sign up for this. This is BS, man. I'm calling the cops. All right, let's see if anybody's made it up here. Nope, nobody's made it up here just yet, which is good. I can't tell if they've done anything stupid, like removed any stairs. Okay, so there's still some making it up here. Let's... Uh-oh. Well, that might make it down there anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay, nobody hit my grenade. There we go. Bounce it right off Kyle's head. That worked lovely. Hey, Big Mom, what's up, girl? You ran right into the wall, dude. That's probably not good for your health. See if we can't get a couple random shots down there. Just some fun buckshots. Shoot him in the leg so he's got a little bit of a difficult time. This is working out like gangbusters. It's 3 a.m. and we really have not had any problems at all. This is fan-freaking-tastic. This is what I like to see. When a plan comes together and works out beautifully for me, less so for the zombies. Here, let me help you out, Sledgy. Maybe that'll help out just a smidge. Hang on, looks like we got a couple coming up over here. Hey, Carl? You bastard. Looks like he's inside. Yep, I see him down there. Ya moron. Stop setting my place on fire with your green goopy stuff. Edgar? Eddie? Carl? How about no, Scott? Ooh, good. He dropped a blue bag. Okay, so a few of them are making it up here. I'm going to clear this out a little bit. Sledgy, I have to assume that you're getting just slightly overwhelmed. And it's okay. It's okay. It happens. You've done absolutely excellent for us so far. If you end up falling apart for the night, Carl, could you not... Get him. There you go, Sledgy. Get your revenge on Carl down there. Ew, squishy bits. Okay, y'all stop trying to blow up Carl. I mean, stop trying to blow up Carl. Carl's one blowing up. Hey. 9. Oh, yeah. I'm curious as what they're standing on over there. I don't remember what's on the other side of that wall. Maybe they accidentally... Ew, Carl exploded again. There's a lot of cops blowing up here tonight. I don't know what y'all's malfunction is, but if you could quit, that'd just be great. How about some more grenades? Grenades are fun. Hang on to that. Nice. Lois lost a leg, so she's having an army crawl up here. She seems pretty excited about it, though, so I'm not gonna, not gonna prevent her from making it all the way up here. I'll let you do your thing, and then I'll worry about you here in a little bit. How about that? 3:30. Oh, Carl, I see you. Ha-ha! There you go, Lois. Good job. You made it. You made it. Props to you, ma'am. Props to you. Again, you could technically do the kind of base where, none of the zombies can get to you, but if they can't get to you, they go into destroy mode, and eventually they just start tearing the whole place down. That sounded nasty. No! I saw your green fireball coming at me. It's almost bingo hour. We've almost survived the whole night. Other than a few Carls showing up and trying to ruin my party. But that's what they do. That's just fantastic. Whoever suggested this POI, thank you. This one was a lot of fun. I was genuinely kind of curious as to how well it would do, honestly. I kind of was a little bit worried that it might not work out, that they would very quickly get past my defenses, and I would be stuck up here having to battle them all without any kind of funneling, without any kind of help. But no, it's been beautiful. Oh, that's just lovely. Here, let's go ahead and expedite the old death part here. And we survived till morning, baby. Only took a little bit of damage, again, just from stupidity, not because they actually got up here and did anything to me. Ah, it's just lovely. Sylvia has been the leader tonight for sure. Edgar, you're head and shoulders above the rest, but you're still kind of annoying here. Aw, Sylvia, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm sorry. Is that all that's left right there? Well, let's just see if we can't light another birthday candle here. Maybe clear out the last little bit. Let's run over here and see if there's any more coming in from the outside. Kind of looks like that might be about it. This was fan-friggin-tastic. And realistically, we could use this as a base if I wanted to, because all I'd have to do to make it a base is just climb up here, and I could put all my stuff, you know, up here in the attic area where it's all nice and secure and the zombies can't even get to. So I could absolutely turn this into a full-time base if I wanted to. That's just lovely. Okay, let's reload real quick. We'll take a run down there and see what everything looks like. See how many people are left. Scooch underneath. Let's see how much damage they actually did. Again, if you've never seen these before, I'm not worried about the loot, so I'm not going to bother with those. This isn't a survival series. Oh, so they did... No, take it back. Okay, so this is the way they want you to go. They got rid of that one block. I'm guessing Carl got a little bit overzealous on that one. No big deal. Okay, so they're still doing over here. This is working out. Nice. Tom? Dude, just randomly punching the walls is not going to do you any good. Alright, so they did freaking go through the door a little bit here. They beat that down. This slowed them down. I didn't even remove these stairs. They did that on their own, so it slowed them down here. They got rid of a couple blocks here before they got up, and this worked out beautifully. Sledgy, you are the man. I mean, let's get down here and see if they did any other damage. Okay, so they started working a little bit on the structure of this, but not much. That could be an easy repair. Few blocks, few upgrades, and we're good to go. Highly recommend this layout for the base. That is fan-friggin-tastic, man. Fan-friggin-tastic. Let's see. So we started off at 1,200, so we got 270 kills in one night. Game stage is up to a little over 100, so there's always a chance we can start seeing some glowy dudes in the next one. Nice. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely keep POI suggestions coming. I always look forward to reading those and see what kind of ways you want to try to kill me. It's always nice. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and leave a like on it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and click the bell so you get notified when new videos go live. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.